Good afternoon, everyone. 50 years ago this year, we ended our season 2-8 with a 2-game winning streak at the end of the year in a banquet, the football banquet at Shaky's Pizza on Break Off and Speedway. Before Van Hal let us eat anything, he brought this out. Being a history teacher, he based it on the Declaration of Independence. He called it the Declaration. Let me put my glasses on, I'll tell you. Declaration of Dedication and Commitment. So we asked all the juniors on that team to sign this letter so that we would commit ourselves to working out, to meeting all the classes and dedication to being better football players as a team the next year and to win, dedicate ourselves to win every game. Well, it worked. We did all the classes. We saw our second semester of our junior year, worked out, met all the classes that he put out. Summertime, we were there every day. Every one of these guys was out there in the summer working out. Come football season, we start off with a 20-0 win against Catalina, but the real test was the game against Saguaro the next week, which was our main rival, and we ended up beating them 21-14, sorry girls. And it led to a season that was probably one of the first in Arizona State history of a team winning 13 games. We ended up playing Camelback in the state championship game, winning that game 22-20, probably one of the best games you'll ever want to see. But the real story behind this letter that we signed was the group of guys that played on that team had played as freshmen on the freshman team when we first started at Palo Verde High School. So out of the 22 positions that senior year, 20 of them started as freshmen. It was called a band of brothers by one of our teammates last night. We formed a great group. We formed a membership and a commitment for each other and with each other that Chris said a team is everything, and that's what this was. This was one of the best teams I had ever seen. I coached with Will Kramer for a while, and he too was on the state championship team that was undefeated. We beat his record by one game. And he told me, Dave, it's great to be a state champion. It's a small group, but it's a smaller group that's an undefeated state champion. And I agreed with that, and him and I did a shot to that. And that's what we have here, is undefeated state champions. It's a small group. I would like to thank the committee on behalf of myself and my teammates. I'd like to thank the committee for this honor. It only took us 50 years instead of 100, Mackenzie. I'm sorry about that. I don't want to keep going on because I can, but I'd like you guys to introduce the team because this is what this group is all about, this team. From Jeff Cox, Pat Havacan, Mark Carr, Greg Harrelson, Fred Felix, Chuck Castino, Chuck Helms, our quarterback, Dennis Browder, Gary Brown, Darcy, Nelson Duarte, John Gomez, Kenny Cody, John Kelly, Gerald Chamberlain, Paul Swen, our middle linebacker, All State, John Foley, and Miles Williams.